All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Basham Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. The title of this lesson is going to be called The Opposite Direction. Something when being read the book of Jonah, it kind of clicked to me. A simple thing, but I figured there was something to bring out. So, Lord willing, it's an edifying lesson. This is Jonah chapter 1, and I'll start at verse 1. Now the word of Yahweh came unto Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness has come up before me. And this was during the Assyrian captivity, and this was one of the cities, this is the main city that the Israelites who were in the northern kingdom were carried to. And the Lord commanded Jonah to go prophesy against this city. We bring it out all the time. Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. And that is what Yahweh commanded Jonah to prophesy against Nineveh, was war and evil and ill times, pestilence. And looking at what Jonah did, when you go to the account, back here. Okay, in the third verse it says, but Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish from the presence of Yahweh, and went down to Joppa, and he found a ship going to Tarshish, so he paid the fare thereof, and went down into it to go with them unto Tarshish from the presence of Yahweh. So the Lord told him to go. I presume he was in the land of Israel, which, if you look at a map, is pretty centrally located to compared to many of the other areas in the ancient world. Now Nineveh was east. It was northeast. Look at the map of Israel. And Jonah's intention was to go west, Tarshish, which is to be Spain. And when you look at a map, he essentially was planning on going the opposite direction. And a lot of times when Yahweh Bashim Yahushai would have us to go one direction, we may be guilty of doing what Jonah did, which may, even though it may not be physically to flee, but basically to spiritually attempt to flee from the responsibility of pushing His word. And like the scripture said, man, if any man turn back, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai will have no pleasure in him. Okay. Let's see. Hebrews chapter 10 and 38. Okay, drawback, excuse me. I'll start at verse 35. It says, Hebrews 10:35, cast not away therefore your confidence, which hath great recompense of reward. Our faith is that Yahweh will send his son Yahweh Shai to return and deliver us from this place, destroy this great city, which he has sent his prophets to destroy, Babylon the Great. You know, America, man. America is destined to be destroyed. And he's taking his time, according to his time that he's predestinated, to bring the elect into a position of salvation, which, according to Apostle Tahar, the elect are already sealed. So, you know, these 50 years, if you will, that the Lord has allowed to pass for the elect's sake has been used to bring them into repentance, man. To call the last little bit of souls that are not going to bow the knee to Baal, and call them to preach the word in these last days, which is a beautiful thing. So it says, verse 36, for ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, you might receive the promise. I want to get that definition of the word patience. Hypomone, or hupomone. It says constancy, endurance, steadfastness. The characteristic of a man who is not swerved from his deliberate purpose and his loyalty to faith and piety by even the greatest trials and sufferings, man. Perseverance. And so we are not swerved. We have need of patience. We should not be swerved by the deliberate purpose of our endeavors, man, which is to get up out of here, get delivered from this place. As much as we strive to attain the masteries, as the scriptures say, we will not be crowned until Yahushua returns, man. And so that is the goal, and that's always been the goal. And so let us not go in the opposite direction. Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. That straight gate is a position that most individuals are not willing to put themselves through in order to attain the promise. They lose sight of it. They devalue it. They reject it. You know, whatever it is, they're blinded from being able to see the reward. And that's the broad way. The way that's easier. The way that evades hardships. And that's not the way that the elect are going to walk. It says, verse 14, but straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. See that? We hope to be that few that find life, man. We know it's a small number, but we're willing to put in the work in order to achieve that life and find that life. Going back to Hebrews 10. It says, verse 37, for yet a little while, and he that shall come will come, and will not tarry. Tarry means to wait, postpone, and he is soon to arrive, according to the prophecies that we're seeing being fulfilled. Now the just, who are the righteous, to be just means to be justified, to be vindicated, to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Not guilty, innocent. It says the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. Now I want to get that word draw back. Any man draw back. Hypostaler. Strong's G5288. It says to draw back, to let down, to lower. To withdraw oneself. To be timid, to cover, or to shrink from declaring, to seal, to dissemble, to be unwilling to utter from fear, right? Because what did the Lord tell Jeremiah? Not to give a damn about what these people think. Because the Lord knew that these people are going to, they're gonna buck up, man. All right, Jeremiah 1:7. It says, but Yahweh said unto me, say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith Yahweh. Then Yahweh put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And Yahweh said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth, and we're speaking the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. So how in the world can we fear, man? We always know what to say because the Lord gives us the script. So let's not turn away from that position that the Lord preserved for us to do his work, man. He allows us to do the things that are pleasing to the flesh at times to give us, something. See, we're not out there pushing the word on the highways and byways downtown, every day, all day. Our bodies get sleep, we get food, we get shelter, the things that are needful for the body, man, so that we can continue to do these things, we can continue to do the work, man. The Lord is merciful. It says, verse 10, see, I have this day set thee over the nations, and over the kingdoms, to root out, and to pull down, and to destroy, and to throw down, to build and to plant, because we're uprooting the kingdom that's been set forth here, and we're planting the seeds in the minds of the individuals who plan to be the rulers in the kingdom of heaven, man. There will be a hierarchy, even amongst the nation of Israel, starting with the elect that we're seeing here in the captivity prior to the kingdom of heaven, the individuals who aspire to be in those leadership positions. So, Lord willing, this lesson made sense and it was edifying. Once again, let us be willing to go in the direction that Yahweh Shem Shai will have us to go, and not in the opposite direction. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai, Ba'ashem Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.